Hello everyone. So in this today's video session, we are going to discuss about next lab program, means our third lab program. So that lab program 4 in your syllabus copy. So that program is develop a program to find the reverse of a positive number and check for a palindrome or not. Display a appropriate message. So this program is based on, okay, in this program we have to find out that a given integer number is a palindrome or not. So before going to write this program, first you have to know about what is palindrome. So palindrome is nothing but, so if you take any number, any integer number, if that integer number, if you reverse that integer numbers, okay, then if you get a same number after you reverse that integer number, if you get a same number, so then that number we called as palindrome. Okay, listen here, I will show you an example. Okay, this one is an example for palindrome. So here I take number as 1 to 1. So 1 to 1 is a set of integers. So 1 to 1. So after reverse this number, if you reverse this number, again we get what? 1 to 1. So after reversing that given integer, if we get a same number, same integer numbers, then we call that one as palindrome. Okay, so after reversing, if you not get the same number as an reverse number, okay, if you not get the same number, then we call that one is not a palindrome. So you listen here 1 2 3. After if you reverse this 1 2 3, then you get what? 3 2 1. Then we are not say this one as a palindrome. Palindrome is nothing but if you reverse a given number, then after reversing also if you get a same number, then we call that one as a palindrome. So now we have to write a program so that uh, we have to find out that the given set of numbers are palindrome or not. So for that, next we discussed about how to write a program. So I hope you understand what is palindrome. Palindrome is nothing but after reversing that given number, if we get the same number as an output, so then we call that one as palindrome. Okay, if you after reversing also if you not get the same number, then we are not saying that one as a palindrome. Okay, so now see for a palindrome, so include stdio.h, connew.h, these two header files we need to include, and the main function inside main function. So here we initialize the values, we need to initialize the input and as well as output variables. So here first here they are in question they mentioned we have to check the palindrome for a given number. Given number in the sense that given number we need to take an input from the user. That's why first I declare int num, and then so that number next what we are going to do, next we are going to reverse that given number. Okay, so what input we are taken, that input we have to reverse that input. So for that I declare another one variable called reverse. So for that reverse first I initialize value 0. So I store 0 in reverse. Okay, and the next temporary, so temp, this variable is for storing temporary values. So next I will show in tracing, so why we use temporary, and then reminder. So this temporary, reverse, reminder are the three variables are used to processing the data to find out the reverse of a given number. So temporary means, so after reversing that given number, so we have to compare that existing number, means original number, with that reverse number. So that's why that given number first we have to store in temp. So that temporary stored data we are going to manipulate, means we are going to do calculations. So we have to keep that original data. Why? Because after reversing that original data and as well as reverse data, both we have to compare. So when we compare those two only, then we can conclude that palindrome or not. So if both reverse data and input original data, so both are same, then only we can say that one as palindrome. If both are different, then we can't say that one as palindrome. That's why this temporary variable we are using, and then reminder is for calculating the is for used for converting that reverse of a given number. Next, clear screen. First we have to take a input. So enter the number to check if the palindrome or not. So if it is a palindrome or not, so that input scanf percentage %d, here data type we are using is integer data type number. So next that number we are going to assign to temporary. So we have to keep that original data. Why? Because at last we have to compare. That's why we have to keep original data. That's why that number we are assigned to one temporary variable. Now for this, by using this temporary variable, we are calculating the reverse of a given number. For reversing the given number, this formula is very important, this while loop, and then these expressions are very important. So by using these expressions, we are calculate the given data. So first we have to compare while temp not equal to null. First we have to check the condition in while loop. Temp not equal to null means your temporary in temporary variable, what data we have the input numbers, that numbers are not equal to 0. First you have to check the condition. If this condition is true, next you have to find out the remainder. So remainder, so what is that remainder? So how we find out the remainder? For find out the remainder, you have to use this expression temp modulus 10. So you have to perform the modulus operation for temporary, means your input data. For your input data, you have to perform modulus with 10. After that, next you perform temp is equal to temp divided by 10 for next iteration. Okay, next you divide that temporary variable, means your input variable with input value with this 10, and then next you find out the reverse. So reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. So this one is the expression, is very important. If you know this expression, then you can easily find out the reverse of a given number. So I hope you somehow you can understand this concept. Next we see how actually that reverse of number will happen, how it will convert it into reverse, how we can convert it into reverse, so that we see in tracing. So here is the tracing part. So here I will show you how that number will be reversed, and then how we get a result. So first we check for palindrome. So that palindrome means after converting same value we are getting. So now I take input as 1 to 1. So 1 to 1 is my input. So in first iteration temp value is what? This number we are assigned to temp, right? So in program we already written, so that num we are assigned to temp. Now in temp we store the num value. So here you see, so temp we have num value, and then reverse value first we initialize to what? First we initialize to 0. So reverse is equal to 0. So here I write it in short form, that's why array is reverse. So reverse is equal to 0 in first iteration. Okay, here I return that last output, but in first iteration reverse is equal to 0. First what we have to do? First we have to check that temp not equal to null. So temp not equal to null. First you have to check the condition temp not equal to null. So here see, so temp not equal to null. Temp value is what? 1 to 1, not equal to null. Sorry, not equal to 0. Sorry, not equal to 0. True. Condition true. Next, after condition true, next you have to find out the remainder. Here I written as REM, but here in your program remainder. Okay. So remainder, first you have to find out the remainder. So for remainder, so temp modulus 10. So 1 to 1, 121 modulus 10. We perform modulus operation. In modulus, what we get? Remainder as an output, right? Not quotient. Remainder, what we remainder we get? 1. So 1 is your remainder value, and then temp value. Next we have to find out the temp. So temp is equal to temp divided by 10. If you divide temp 121 with divided by 10 is, we get 12.1, right? 12.1. But here this one is integer. Integer, what it will store? Only 12. 12 will be stored in temp. Next you have to find out the reverse. Reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus reverse into 10 plus remainder. Reverse into 10. Reverse value is what for first iteration? 0. 0 into 10 is 0 plus remainder value is what? 1. So 1 will be stored. Okay. And then this loop will execute until that condition will become fail. So condition fail agatanka, this loop will keep on executing. Okay, next it will execute for next iteration. Next again it will check the condition. So for second iteration, what's the temp value now? Temp value is 12. Okay, you have to consider this value, not this value, this value. After calculating what output we get, that value you have to consider for next iteration. Temp value is 12, reverse value is what? Reverse value is 1, and then, okay, so here temp value is 121, reverse value is 0. But in second iteration, temp value is 12 and reverse value will become 1. So next we have to check the condition. Again, that process repeats. Okay, first you check the temp not equal to null. First you have to check this condition, temp not equal to null. So temp value is what? 12 now. 12 not equal to 0. Condition true. So true. Next you have to find out the remainder. What's your remainder value? So remainder is equal to temp modulus 10. 12 modulus 10, we get 2. Temp is equal to 10 divided by 10. Next 12 divided by 10 is what? 1.2. So we have to consider only 1. Why? Because this one is integer. Next you find out the remainder, sorry, reverse. Reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. So what's the reverse value now? 1. 1 into 10 plus 2. Remainder value is what? 2. So here both arithmetic operators are there. For which one will execute first? For which one we give first priority? We give first priority to multiplication. That's why 1 into 10, 10 plus 2, 12. So now reverse value will become what? 12. So next, for next iteration, temp value is what now? 1, and then reverse value is 12. So now temp value is 1, reverse value is 12. Again that loop execute again. Okay, until the condition fails, the loop keep on executing. So first we have to check 1 not equal to 0, condition true. Next you have to find out a reminder. 1 modulus of 10 is what? 1. Okay, so 1 modulus of 10 is 1. We can't divide 1 with 10, so then we get remainder 1. And then temp is equal to 1 divided by 10. 1 divided by 10 is what? 0.1. So it stores only 0. So reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. So reverse value is what now? Here 12. So 12 into 10, 120 plus 1, 121. Now reverse value is become 1. So and then temp value is what? Now 0. For next iteration, temp value is 0, reverse value is 121. Now we have to check again the looping executes again. So 0 not equal to 0, condition fails. Why? Because 0 equal to 0, condition fails. Then while stop execution. So now in reverse what value is stored? Reverse 121 is stored. So in this way we get a 121 reverse of a given number. Okay, so by using this formula, means not formula, expression, we can get the reverse of a given number. Now in reverse what value is stored? So in first line we initialize reverse is equal to 0. Now according to that example, reverse value is what now? According to this input 121, reverse value is 121. Now we got 121. So 121. So next you print reverse of percentage d is percentage d. Reverse of percentage d is what? Num. Num is percentage d. 1 to 1 is 1 to 1. So next you have to check compare both. Why? Because we have to print that given number is palindrome or not. So if reverse equal to, here double equal to is there. Equal to is what? Equality operator. Check the equality. So num equal to reverse has num what value we have? In num we have 121. In reverse what value we have? Num. That's why that num we are assigned to temporary variable. If you are not assigned this num to temporary variable, directly if you are using num and then you are going to calculate, so then here we are not comparing. Why? Because num value will become 0. Here temp value will become 0. We can't compare 0 with 121. That's why I keep num, and then that num will be assigned to temporary variable. So now num we are comparing with reverse. So num equal to reverse now has num equal to reverse. If num equal to reverse, then it will print what? Percentage d is a palindrome. This number is palindrome. Else percentage d is not a palindrome. So this one is a simple program, and then this one is a program is very important. This program is very important for your examination purpose. So here first we have to declare input variable num, reverse and assign to 0, temporary variable remainder. So now I hope you understand why we are using reverse and temp and remainder. So this is very important for calculating the reverse of a given number. Clear screen, and then first you accept the input number, and then that number you assign to temp. Why we are assigning that one also you understand now. Okay, and then next this 4 lines of expression is very important. If you make any mistake, if you made any mistake in this expression, then you are not getting a proper output. Okay, temp not equal to 0, remainder is equal to remainder, temp modulus 10, and then temp is equal to temp divided by 10, and then reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. And then if you interchange these two also, then it will work. But first you have to perform remainder, and then next you perform reverse, and then you can change your temporary variable. If you change these two, not a problem. But you first you have to find out remainder and then reverse. First directly you don't to find out the reverse. Okay. So this one is important, and then next you have to compare the number and then input value num and as well as the reverse number, and then you get the output. So listen here. So enter a number to check if it is a palindrome or not. First it will accept. Now I enter 1 2 3 4. If you enter 1 2 3 4, what output do you get? After reversing 1 2 3 4, can we get the same number? No. 4 3 2 1. So this 1 2 3 4 is not a palindrome. And then next So enter a number to check if it is a palindrome or not. 1221. So 1221 is not a palindrome. Sorry, it's a palindrome. If you reverse this one, you get a same number. Okay, then it's a palindrome. So next we see the tracing for not a palindrome. Oh, not a palindrome will work. See here, not a palindrome. Now I take number as 1 2 3. 1 2 3. After reverse this 1 2 3, what do we get? We get output as 1 3 2 1. So see the tracing. So in first temp, now the number we assigned to temp, reverse is equal to 0. So in first iteration, what happens? Temp is equal to 1 to 3, reverse is equal to 0. So first we have to check that num not equal to temp not equal to 0. So 1 to 3 not equal to 0, condition 2. Then you have find out the remainder. Remainder is what? 1 to 3 modulus 10 is what? 3. Temp is equal to 1 to 3 divided by 10. Then what we get? 12. 12.3. But this one is integer. It shows 12. Then you have find out the reverse. Reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. So reverse value into 10 means 0 plus into 10 0 plus 3, reverse value is 3. So next iteration, temp value will become 12 and then reverse will become 3. So 12 not equal to 0, condition true. Remainder 12 modulus of 10 is equal to 2. Temp is equal to 12 divided by 2, sorry 12 divided by 10, then we get 1. And then what's your reverse value? So that reverse value will become, so wait, okay. So this reverse value, so reverse value is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. So that reverse value will become 3 into 10 plus 2 into 20 30 plus 2 32. So next for next iteration, so temp value will become 1, reverse is equal to 32, 1 not equal to 0, true. And then remainder 1 modulus of 10 is equal to 1. Okay, and then temp is equal to 1 divided by 10, 0. Reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder 32 into 10 plus 1, 321. Reverse now become 321. So next temp is equal to 0, reverse is equal to 320. 0 not equal to 0, condition fails. So now we get the reverse value. Next we compare, reverse is equal to num is equal to reverse. Num value is what? Num value is 1 to 3, reverse value is 3 to 1. These two are not equal, then it will print the 1 to 3 is not a palindrome. Okay, so I hope you understand this program. Try to execute this program, okay, and then get the result. Okay, so thank you. If you get any doubt, so message me or call me and ask your questions. So okay, so we meet in next video, okay, with next lab program.